How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Caswell Customs. Vinny here. Today we got Brent behind the camera, and we're doing a bunch of work on the trailer. So yesterday we got all the demo done. We weren't, not very exciting stuff, so we didn't really show that. So right now we got to pull all of it back out of the trailer, and then we're going to start insulating. So if you want to come on in here, I'll show you what we're going to have going on. Alright, so the battery died on the camera during the first take, but basically we're going to go over what we're doing. Like I said earlier, we got done with all the demo. We pulled out what we're going to try and save and reuse. Some of the stuff we just had to scrap. We labeled it so we put it back in the same order, so everything was mostly in the same spots. But we'll go ahead and show you what we're going to be doing in here. Because we're trying to camp out of this, we're going to insulate the walls. So we have 1-inch thick insulation that we're going to be putting in between each of these studs, the metal studs. And we're just going to go ahead and spray foam in these channels. We're going to be running electrical to a fuse panel. That way we can just plug our generator right in, get power in here. So we're going to be doing 2 outlets right back here behind the wheel wells. They're going to have 2 plugs and the USB connectors. We're going to have the slanted lights coming from either side. So we're going to have to run just a junction box up in the ceiling to connect to both of those. We're going to have our light switches right here on this wall. That way you can just come in, turn on your rear lights and front lights. We're going to have another light up here at the front. We're going to put a countertop and some cabinets right up here up front. We're going to be doing some cabinets up on top of the wall as well. And then we're going to have 4 plugs, the GFI right here. That way we can power the TV we want to bring in here, the hot plate for cooking and stuff like that. And then our box is going to go right here on this wall. That way all of our electrical is going to get routed to this. So we're going to go ahead and start by doing the back couple area, make sure our insulation is going to fit at 1 inch. And then we're going to come in and run all of our electrical. Wait for Tim to get here because Tim's more of our electrical guy, and he likes to do things a certain way, so we're going to let him do it the way he wants. But we're going to show you the whole process. Alright, so right now we're starting to put in our insulation. So we're just cutting it vertically and then putting a slit down the center so that we can get it in between and then push it flat. And then we're throwing in some great stuff right at the bottom to insulate right at the bottom and help it adhere. And then we're pushing it down into place. So if you want to see where we've already put in one panel, which is our test panel, we've already done it right here. See some of that stuff sticking out, and it's in there pretty good. So we're going to do that up front. Tim's getting the wiring put in with our plugs. So we're making good progress. So we're test fitting our first panel, and it fits in there perfectly. So 1 inch is definitely the right size. So we're just cutting them to length, and then we're just putting a slit down the center so that they bow, and then we can slide them in and then just push it in, and then we'll hit it with a roll of duct tape, make sure it stays sealed up. One more thing is we're also going to be starting to take the floor up. That way we can start to figure out how we want to insulate the bottom. If we're going to be doing the walls and the ceiling, we want to make sure we do the floor, the door, and the rear door. That way we have full insulation all the way around. So, as you can see, we're starting to get a good amount of the insulation all in. And Tim got all the wiring ran for all of our plugs and to where everything's gonna be. And then we have to basically wait until we finish this front wall. We decided that instead of putting the panel here, we decided we're gonna put it on this back wall. So, it's coming good. Alright, so we finally got all the walls insulated. The electricals all ran, ready to go. Next steps, we have to build our front rack so we can put up our cabinets and our countertop. And then we will rip up the floor, get that all insulated. We found some damage on the cross member rails that we're gonna have to truss just to make them a little bit stronger. And then this is all coming up. But we got a good amount done this weekend. Super happy with the progress. If you guys like the video, go ahead and like it. If you want to see more with the trailer build, subscribe to the channel. Once again, I'm Vinny with Caswell Customs. See you in the next one.